Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and if you're new here, please subscribe. Today we're going to be making burger buns. The recipe will be in the description box. In your mixing bowl, you're going to combine flour. I'm using a scale. Please get a scale because the recipe is in grams, but I can also give you in cups, but using a scale is more accurate. So you're going to weigh 250 grams of flour, 25 grams of butter. I use unsalted butter, but you can use salted butter. Just keep in mind that whenever you're using salted butter, you need to reduce the amount of salt you are putting in your recipe. Add yeast. I added 6 grams of yeast, instant yeast, 1 egg, and room temperature water. Depending on the weather, you might want to reduce or increase the water by 2-3 grams. Proceed to knead your dough in your stand mixer. You can also do this by hand if you do not have a mixer. It's just about 2 cups of flour, but you're going to be kneading for a longer time, about 30 minutes with your hands. But if you're using a stand mixer like me, you're going to knead for 20 minutes. The highest speed on my mixer is speed 8, so I usually mix at speed 6.5. Kneading at the highest speed will spoil your mixer. Now you're going to proceed to weigh 80 grams. You're going to get 5 large burger buns from this. Oil your work surface to make things easier for you, and then mold the dough into balls like this, and then proceed to roll on your work surface. After doing this, you're going to form a fist and then hit the dough with your hand as seen in the video. This is very important because it prevents your dough from opening up. Fold each side and then repeat the same thing. After this step, you're going to heat and fold your dough on your work surface multiple times. This helps to remove air bubbles and it makes your dough smoother. Keep folding and heating it on your work surface. You can see I am doing this multiple times. I promise you it is worth it, so just have some patience. After doing this step, you are going to pinch and seal your dough with your fingers and then place it on your baking pan. Repeat this step for the rest of your dough until everything is exhausted. I'm just going to do this one more time so you can see. Now it's time to place your dough on your baking tray. Ideally, I'm supposed to use parchment paper, but I ran out of parchment paper, so I'm improvising with foil. So you're going to rub a little oil so it doesn't stick. Place your dough to rise for about an hour or an hour and 30 minutes, depending on the weather. It's cold here, so I put it in a warm oven for about an hour and 30 minutes, and this is what we have. It is time to brush the dough with egg wash. Egg wash is basically just whisked egg. It gives your bread this glossy look when you're done baking it. It also gives it that nice brown color. Preheat your oven. Usually I preheat my oven when there's 10 minutes left until rising time is over. What you're going to do is preheat your oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit or 190 degrees Celsius if conventional, and you're going to bake for 15 minutes. If you leave your bread for more than 15 minutes, it's going to get burnt. So don't forget to set a timer. Sprinkle some sesame seeds. This is totally optional. You can choose not to do this. And you are going to pop your bread in the oven for 15 minutes. I've been making so many bun recipe, but this is the perfect one. I'm going to be sticking to this recipe forever. It is pillowy, light and airy. Our buns are out of the oven and this is what they look like. If you give this recipe a try, please let me know in the comment section. Anyways, bye guys, and see you in my next video.